Hello, and this is a guide on how you can manage your relics, like I do, where I usually save a lot of materials doing this, and then steps are actually very simple. There's just first you have to decide whether to keep or just straight up trash a relic. Second is the upgrading part, and last is whether you should keep it or use it as fodder since it's bad. First, this is how you check. Main stat must be correct. Then counts the stats that are actually there. Substats. I mean, if it's like zero stats that you can actually use, I just trash it immediately. But if there's one, I can consider it. If there's two or more, I would keep it. Now, this usually helps in making the process faster, but I stockpiled on some relics just in case. Like, for example, this headpiece is always an HP flat, so you'll only need to look at the substats here. As you can see here, it's crit damage, so that's only one good or stat that I like. I don't consider attack as something I like, it's something that's in the middle ground, but this one is only one, so I'll just keep it there. Keep this for consideration. This one I could definitely just trash unless I have Shui I wanna build, but no. Wait, no, this is locked. I need to trash. And then this is a 2 stat, so 2 stats that I want, so I lock it. This one is worth considering. Same with this. This is not. And then this maybe is worth considering. Break effect is like an attack percent for break characters like Shui, as I've mentioned. So this one is a no. This one might be good. This one is not. This one is not. This one is could be good. Wait, did I lock the other one? No. Yeah, things like that can be either good or mediocre, but it's never bad since you can use break effect. And effect hit rate might also be good and an effect rest, but they're not in the list of what you would want in a DPS which would use this specific relic. Well, that's the idea at least. And now let's get to the second part. Which is basically here's the flow of how you would upgrade. Like, you'd usually upgrade to level 6 or 9 to test the waters, but never go past it unless you're sure, because why? Well, if you go past 9, it takes more materials than it has to. So if you ever get like a bad artifact and you just upgrade it to 15, you're losing a lot, and which you can just use on others. Hello, future me here. If you think it's good enough, do plus 12 to test it further if you're not sure. But if you think it's already good, then you can go all the way if you like it. First, let's try to upgrade it in plus 9 or 6. Let's choose one that we've locked, like this one. First, I'm going to, since I have lots of materials, I'll just do this. This is already not a good sign. Well, as you can see, as usual, it never goes to the crit. Let's go to plus 9. Okay, that's plus 9. And then our next step is to decide, should we upgrade it more? If by plus 9 or plus 6 and it has not upgraded any stat, just throw it away. Why? Because this is already kind of bad. Unless I have nothing else to use, I would upgrade this, but I do have this Okay, now here's a good example of whether you should continue or no. So this rolled at least 4. Now let's count the stats. But how do you count stats first, or what do I mean by that? You look at the stats and you count, like, each stat that you'd like is 1 stat, and each upgrade on it counts as a +1. So in this, let's say, not the only things I want from this is crit and crit damage. That's 1 each, and then they upgraded 2 times each, so that's 1 + 1 + 2 + 2 is basically 6. Which, in simple terms, it's just you count whether it's really good or not. Since this one, we already have 1, 2, 3, and 4 on the crit damage and the break effect. Let's try to test it more. Well, effect rest, well, that's not really that good. As you can see, it really jumps up high, and at this point this is looking pretty bleak for my opinion, and I'll just keep it as that for now. This one we'll use as an upgrade material for this one. Now this is a 3 stat. We'll use the +9. Oh, there we go. I found it. There's the +9. Going to break effect once, upgraded a stat, or rather added a new stat. If I grade it once, if it goes to crit or break effect, I might consider, which it did. I'm gonna do it, and I can probably do it once more, but yeah, let's see. If it goes into another one, then like this one, this is a good artifact. Like, this already very decent. So for now, I'll probably lock this in. Yep. Which this will count as already 1, 2, 3, and this is basically a 5 already, according to this. Let's considering that I want crit rate and break effect. So let's continue upgrading it. Maybe it will add better. Which it did. So this is now for my shui. Now that's honestly it. Just do that for every single one. Hello, Feature Me here again. If you reached this part of the video, thank you for watching, and I'll make a link down below where you can watch me upgrade more artifacts. It's going to be an unlisted video, but if you're interested, you can go check it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.